Hello, welcome to the Codeigniter Basic Tutorial Part 1. In this tutorial, I will explain about the function of controller and view and how you can pass data from controller to view. So first of all, I will create a controller name items.php under controller folder. So our Codeigniter folder is created before, which is here htdocs ci application, and there is the folder controller. So my new file will be stored here. So create the file and save the file under controller folder, and file name will be items.php. Okay, now copy the code from step 1. I will explain the code later. Okay, this is our controller file. The first line, if defined base path. If not defined base path, that means if the controller path is not defined, then it will exit from the program by passing this message, no direct script access allowed. And if this is okay, then it will start from the controller function here, constructor. It will do all initialization by calling parent controller, and if you want to load any library or other files or model or view, you can load from this section. And always controllers start running the script from the index method. So after constructor, it will call index method automatically. Here index method will print two lines, hello, and the output from controller. And this controller didn't use any views or model. It is just a single controller. So I will run this from the browser, localhost/ci/index.php/controller name items. You must remember this controller name will be stored in small letter items.php, but class name must be capital letter item. You must follow this convention when creating any controller. And when I will run the controller, just type the controller name, not the extension .php will be omitted here. So localhost ci index.php and the name of the controller items. Here you can see the output, which is came from the index method, and here is our index method. And in the next part, now I will create a view and pass data from controller to the view. Step 3, now change the index method with the array. So I will just copy the code here. Here, data list is an array which contains 3 elements: JavaScript, PHP, and AngularJS. And in the next line, it's called or load the view name output, which is not created yet. I will create the view output now. So go to the new file, PHP, and save the file name under the view folder, views, and file name will be output. So this is the name that I have used here, output, the view name. Now add the view code from step 4. When you will create any file, your int tag is not mandatory for Codeigniter. So if you want, you can omit this, omit the int tag. Now, how the view will get the data from controller? Here, the array index is used here list. So, the name which is used here must be recognized in the view by the same name. So, if you use list here, then just read the array variable using $list. A $list will retrieve each element from this data array, and 3 elements will be retrieved and print by the view file. So, if I run the code or refresh the file again, then you can see the 3 element values are printed from the controller and retrieved by the view. And next, I will show the use of URL library. URL library is used to redirect the path from controller to model or controller to view. So, first of all, you have to load the library, and this is our library file which will be added in the controller under construction method. Okay, our library file is loaded here. Now I will create another method in controller and redirect the method using this library. The method name is print data, which is step 6. Okay, and under print data, another variable with name mark declared, and it is an associative array, and same value is sent to the output view. And now, how the controller will call this method? For this, redirect method is used. So I will delete the existing code from the index, and for redirect or call the controller another method, I will use the redirect method here. In this redirect path, it is shown item means controller, and print underscore data means another method of controller. So it will search the method under item class, and which is declared here. And the array value is passed to the view in the same way the previous example. And here, to read the associative array, you have to change the for loop. And to change the for loop, I will write code here. Now, to read the data of mark variable, you have to change the view file. So I will change the list to mark. And since it is an associative array, and I will read both key and value pair. Key and $value. Okay. To print the key and value in the array, you can see the index is the student name and value is the obtained mark. So I will print like this: the mark of course under quotation, the mark of $key means the student name is $value, and a new line. So if the array contains 4 student name and marks, it will print the 4 line here. Save both of the file and again run the code. Here you can see the all data are properly read by view. In this way, you can easily transmit data from controller to view. In the next tutorial, I will show how you can retrieve data from model using controller and send it to view. Thank you.